Hello, Oberstleutnant. Please like and comment on every video. It really helps this channel, and it helps other people see these great strategy games. Thank you. Welcome back to Second Front, and your eyes don't deceive you guys. We are facing the Soviets. We're actually trying to take a Soviet political center here in a town, and hopefully we can do it rather quickly. Now, I've got my own little approach here, and I'm going to begin it, but I want to show you guys something really cool. And that is, if we look over here, this unit actually has a machine gun, and they didn't come onto the map with that MG. See, the cool thing about Second Front is there are going to be weapons laying around the map, and you can actually grab them and use them for your squad. That's exactly what we did with that unit right there. But the goal here, of course, as you can imagine, guys, is to take the center here. We're going to go ahead and open fire. By the way, we are on the Rzhev salient, for anybody wondering. And I'm going to just, again, try and get more than a few guys around here. I don't want to bring Corporal Schmidt. I just want to bring these veterans. Nope. Just the veterans. And the reason being, I'm going to try and get as many positions here to open fire on the enemy. Obviously, we want to set up that machine gun, but I'm thinking just to be safe, we might need to take this group and go across the woods and maybe take position in these buildings, because I'm not exactly sure we're going to make it across if we just rush across and attack, basically. Let's go ahead. Opening fire. Now, how are you guys liking Second Front versus the Troop? I honestly see them as, like, very similar games. But what do you guys think? Do you agree, or do you see a difference? And specifically, you know, which one do you guys prefer so far? I know we've been covering them a lot on the channel here. Now, that's what I'm going to do, is go over here. I typically would separate these forces, but right now we're just trying to get into a new position. So we'll go here, and if I can, might be able to with Muller. No, I was going to try to get into that woods area right there. I don't think I'm going to. I don't really think we'd be spotted over here, but I rather not take the risk. Don't we have one more unit, if I'm not mistaken? We do indeed, guys. Another veteran unit. And again, I'm having them lay down as they approach, so obviously they're keeping their heads down. Open fire. And we missed. We didn't even manage to force the enemy to take cover, so this is going to be a tough fight. Let's go ahead and end the turn, or at least move to the enemy's firing phase. And they do have a light machine gun there. Our men did manage to hold, but they were absolutely tested there. Did a bit of a morale check. That's not easy to deal with. Alright, as for the advanced phase, so this actually gives us a turn, and this is where I messed up. What I should have done, there's almost no way they would have seen us over here. We should have moved this troop there, because we would have been able to move into the woods on the advanced phase. What I will do, though, is I will take that machine gunner and start pushing him closer to this front. Russian turn. Got extraordinarily lucky there, and of course the enemy is going to beat a hasty retreat to the building. They are leaving that light machine gunner out there, though. 28% chance of a hit, and we actually killed him, guys. There are still a few alive in that squad, but we absolutely did some damage. I'm just going to try and completely break them here. So again, I'd like to get this guy into position next turn, although I'm not sure if that machine gunner, he might be better served up there in the northern area, firing from that building. They're just going to take cover in this area here, and it's going to be a pretty tough nut to crack. Oh, look at that! They're actually heading out to the front just to continue the firefight, and I guess also not to allow us to pass. And as you can see, they use their commander's rally ability right there, which lets them, of course, with units that are retreating, you can kind of pull them back. So I'm definitely going to stick to the woods, all three here, then we'll start separating these guys. Taking a little longer than I expected to get to that house position. All right, here we go with the machine gun, the mounted machine gun, but it looks like, and that kind of makes sense, we can't fire with the mounted machine gun this turn. Just not going to happen. All right, with this, we're going to go ahead and open fire both of those Wehrmacht units. And maybe it would be wiser to actually take position over here with one of them. That would be 3 different lanes of fire. I'm going for it. I think it's risky, but I'm going to go for it. Let's send one of our units here. Really spread out the fire as best we can. And again, that's a total miss. Part of me wants to bring this commander forward, but I think it would be a mistake, to be honest with you. Oh, you know what? I just realized it's not necessarily that our MG can't fire. We might just not have been close. No, we were close enough because we fired last turn from there. I think that's going to be it in terms of our movement this turn. Let's end it. It's going to be the Soviets firing phase. Are they going to decide to go back into that main room, or are they going to just stay there firing at us, stopping us from advancing across this massive field here? Well, we'll soon see. As for the advance phase, this actually does give us a chance to get into somewhat better positioning. So let's put one of our guys here. The other regular, I'm going to put him here, but only because I plan to move him over here next turn. And with this regular, we'll actually move him up to Major Muller. That's right, we've got a Major on the map this time. I think that's the highest ranking officer we've had in the game so far. So that time the commander tried to rally up the men, but failed. That's the recovery phase. So they're going to move back in. We've got to get one of the groups, or all of the groups, to just head in from the north and get into a close combat fight with these guys. I think that's going to be the only way. And as you can see, we're out of range for shots. Pretty sure we're out of range for shots. What about these guys? Yes, we are out of range for shots for sure. All right, end the turn. And this is just simply the escape phase, so if units are running from the field or routing. Now this gives us a good chance, I think, to open up on the enemy. They did rally their light machine gun, though. So they do have a light machine gun, and obviously that thing is going to pack a punch. But guess what? We've got one too now. Only 13% chance of a hit, but I am opening up with the MG. Missed both. Let's just light them up. One of these is bound to hit. And we did manage to pin one Soviet unit. I think to bring those guys in from the north, we're going to have to pin these guys pretty regularly. I hate risking the life of this officer, but you know what? I think he's only going to add to the attack. In the meantime, though, let's get in here. That's what I was worried about, and I should have seen it. There's a little exclamation point that lets you know if you're going to be spotted. Completely my fault there. Let's see if we can't open up into that area from the building. At least we're holding position in the building. That's a little strange. Maybe he's just out of movement points. Everybody is going to that building. So we've set up a firing position here. Let's hope it holds. As for this guy, he's not going to do us any good here, so I'm going to just get closer to the enemy over here. And we might even be able to move over here and fire on them next turn. We've got a pretty nice defense going on. I mean, it's going to be tough to get in there. I don't see us attacking from the south because of the stoneworks. And as for the advance phase, yeah, we're not really going for any sort of push here. Just want to get that Commissar. If we can get the Commissar, we can knock them all out. So they are engaging, absolutely engaging our units here. It's starting to make me think that Major Muller's group is not going to be the one to charge, and that maybe we should have sent an additional guy over here to the south. Whatever the case may be, we do get another shot, and I'm taking it, even though it might not be the best. But did you guys notice that? Just by having Corporal Schmidt here, we were able to increase the chances of a hit. So that's definitely a lesson for the future. Over here, our chance is 1%. As you can see, we're still going to return fire just to show them we're here. See, now that the officer is out there, this gives us, I think, probably the best chance we've had yet to kill them. It looks like they're spreading out to go after both of our units, but this is our opportunity to really let them have it. Let's do it. Mounted machine gun, guys. We broke them. They're weakening, but funny thing, we didn't actually kill anybody there. Who I really want to kill is that officer, but when we have a chance to break an enemy unit like this, I have to take it. And they did manage to make a stand, and if not for the officer, they would have broken completely. There we go, guys. Killed a few of them. Few Soviets down over there. I'm going to bring this guy into the fight. Again, laying down and continue that barrage. Even though it's just 12%, I think the enemy is in such dire straits right now, we've got to take the risk. I'm going to do the same with this guy. My initial plan was to charge, but no, I'm going to stay put. We've got the superior firing position, and I'm just going to keep firing away. At least I think we've got the superior firing position. Damn, they did manage to pin us. They broke a unit, but more importantly, they pinned our major, guys. One of the top officers here. He is falling back. Cowardice. My goodness. So is their unit. And you can see all the dead Soviets there in front of the building. I was not expecting that. I will get a little closer with that unit. But these guys are staying put. I can't believe the major ran away. So Führer should hear of this. If you guys got this far, you tell me down below. Was that acceptable? Was that a tactical retreat or unacceptable retreat? I want to know your feedback. And once again, another one of our officers broken. It looks like maybe the Soviets just have a little bit more will to fight here. Yep, Corporal Schmidt. Well, no, he's not an officer, but he's just a guy in command here of this squad. He's not looking great. So we want to keep on targeting these guys. I want to see the chances of a hit here. Definitely going to go for a machine gun shot on the officer. And nice, we broke their officer too. How does it feel? How does it feel? Now you know what it's like. And we can get another shot here, or we can even go for a shot against those guys. Here, we have no choice. We've got to shoot here. So let's do it. And with this unit, just in an effort to sort of break the units all around, I'm going to fire here. Because if we get all of them panicking, well, that makes our job a little bit easier. So they did take a morale check, but they managed to hold on and make a stand. So far, though, I feel like our firepower is breaking them down. Although they've got some pretty good return fire going on here. Wow, there we go. Defeat. I wonder why that is. Huh. There's my name. Give us a kiss. Nonetheless, nice and fun. I'm just going to click just a few more turns, so maybe we were supposed to take that location a lot faster. Makes sense. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. What a fun little fight. And yeah, I guess we're just supposed to charge, even at risk of getting killed. I think we broke most of them. We would have eventually broken through, but they held on nicely. Well done, Soviets. And I can't wait to see these guys in the real game. Take care, guys. Catch you on the next one.